Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel BBC World News. In today's video, we will share with you latest news. Gaza baby is dying from the cold as winter temperature drop. I woke up in the morning and told my husband that the baby had not stayed for a while. He uncovered her face and found her below, biting her tongue with blood coming out of her mouth, says Nariman Al-Namje. In their tent situated on the beach in southern Gaza, Nariman is sitting with her husband Muhammad Fasi and their two young children, Rayan, who is 4-year-old, and Nihad, who is 2.5. The family say they have been displaced more than 10 times during the 4-month war. My husband is a fisherman. We are from the north and left without anything, but we did not for our children, says Nariman in an interview with a freelance cameraman working with the reporter. Israel prevent international media from entering and freely working on the ground in Gaza. When I was pregnant, I used to think about I was going to get clothes for a baby. I was really worried because my husband does not have work. During her 20 days of her life, Sila home was the small and overcrowded campsite in the Al-Mawasi humanitarian area, where hundreds of thousands of Palestinians displaced from elsewhere in the territory have been ordered to move by the Israel military. The area suffered from poor infrastructure and sanitation, as well as flooding caused by both rain and waves from the Mediterranean Sea. This cold is bitter and harsh. All night because of the cold, we huddled together, curling up next to each other, says Sila father Mahmoud. Our life is hell. It's hell because of the effect of the war. My family was betrayed and our situation is unbearable. By telling civilians to head to the area, the Israeli military has struck Mawasi repeatedly during its campaign against Hamas and the other group in Gaza. His death was not by bombardment but still caused by the pushing condition that the war is imposing upon civilians. He is one of the 6 newborn who have died from the hypothermia with a 2-week period in Gaza. Nighttime temperature have fallen to the 7 degrees Celsius, according to the local health authority, who have also reported that many thousands of tents have been damaged by the weather. There are heavy restrictions by Israel on food and the other delivered to Gaza, says the UN. Compounding the war humanitarian crisis, Israel denies that it is restricting aid. Nariman says Sila was born at British Field Hospital established in the Khan Yunis area. After I gave birth, I started thinking about how could I secure her milk, nappies, everything I got with great difficulty. I never thought I would give birth like living in a tent in such cold and freezing conditions. With water dripping on us, water would leak into the tent, pouring down on us. At times, we had to run to escape the water for the baby's sake, said Nariman. Still, Sila was born without complication. Her health was good. Thank God. Suddenly, we started affected by the cold, says Nariman. I noticed she was sneezing and seemed to get sick from the cold, but I never expected she would die because of it. Sila was admitted last Wednesday to Nasir Hospital in Khan Yunis. Dr. Ahmad Al Farah, the director of its pediatric department, said she had suffered from a severe hypothermia leading to the cessation of the vital signs, cardiac arrest, and eventual death. As well, 2 cases were brought in. One was 3-day-old baby and the other was less than a month old. Both cases involved severe hypothermia resulting in death, says Dr. Farah. Babies have an underdeveloped mechanism for maintaining their own body temperature and may develop hypothermia easily in a cold environment. Premature babies are especially vulnerable, and Dr. Farah says Gaza medics have observed an increase in the number of the premature births during the war. Mothers are also suffering from the malnutrition, leaving to them unable to breastfeed their babies sufficiently. There is also a sacrifice of infant formula because of the humanitarian aid deliveries being restricted, according to Dr. Farah. Outside Al-Aqsa Hospital in central Gaza, a second local cameraman working with the reporter with Yahya al-Batran, who could not contain his anguish as he carried his dead baby son Juma. Like Sila, he was also only 20 days old and was below with cold. Touch him with your hand, he's frozen, said Yahya. All 8 of us, we don't have our blanket between us. What can I do? I see my children dying in front of me. These preventable deaths lay bare the desperate and deteriorating condition facing family and children across Gaza. And Chief Regional Director Edward Begbird said in a statement on Thursday, with temperature expected to drop further in the coming days, it is tragically foreseeable that more children live with the most inhumane conditions they were enduring. Under the second of Israeli drones flying ahead, Sila's father Mahmoud carried her lifeless body from Nasir Hospital to a makeshift graveyard in Khan Yunis. There he dug a small grave in the sand. After laying Sila to rest, Mahmoud comforted Nariman. Her siblings are sick, exhausted. We are all sick. Our chests hurt and we have cold from the cold and rain, says Nariman. If we don't die from the water, we are dying from the cold. Get your daily dose of entertainment. Subscribe to Ray for new videos every day. Thanks for watching. For more, have a nice time. Goodbye.